Guys, it's Jay from ASMR for Nerds. Before I get into what we're gonna get into today, I wanted to say sorry for the prolonged absence. Really, it's just been my job. The restaurant and the two food trucks have been as busy as ever, and I honestly don't have the help that I really need at them. So I've fallen behind a bit and have had to work a ton on all of the three entities that I run. On top of that, there is this bird's nest that set up right outside my window of my apartment. And they've been basically just screaming every day, all day. And I did not know what to do about it or the little bit of time I had to make videos. They all just came out with these birds. So, again, as one of the unexpected costs of doing these videos, I paid someone to come and move the bird's nest just so I can make these videos. So now that we have that mostly settled, they said there's always a chance now they'll come back, but hoping they won't. Nothing against the little birds. Just, it really made it hard to make these. So, with all that said, we are going to finish our Superman Kryptonite reading, which I know some of you are looking forward to continuing the Civil War series. But due to Darwyn Cooke's passing, I thought it was a good time to really do this story because I was always going to do it. And like I said, I told you guys it is my favorite Superman story ever. So, let's get right into it. We are up to Chapter 5, Prologue. 5 years ago, in the land called America, in the heart of a parched and dried up strip of earth, I have begun to hope in earnest that I will one day be free. We are very close to the sun here, and it burns constantly. With a patient will, I collect what I can through the strata of minerals that hold me fast. As for my fellow traveler, Mr. Anthony Gallo, it is safe to say he has also found his place in the sun. The monastery had been a spiritually restful place. The Italian villa had introduced me to the oppressive side of these creatures' nature. But this place, this Las Vegas, it is like a monument built high in worship of the darkest impulses this world will allow. In 5 short years, Gallo has taken his place among the false gods that control the odds of fate. There is no vice or weakness left unattended here. There is no depth to the levels of human misery. Above it all stands Gallo, a dark prince in a mad kingdom. His pedigree and wealth granted him entry into the kingdom. His ruthless leadership made him a force of great power. Constant exposure to the sun's energies has enabled me to experience a broader range of information. In the context of this world, as I've come to know it, Gallo is inhuman. Even the trappings of his conquests offer no joy. Through it all, I do as I always have. I watch and I wait. He looks at me as a lifeless form, a lifeless totem, a lucky charm in his heartless pursuit. But laced within the torrent of information I now receive is a vague sense of the Kryptonian. He has come of age, and he is close to me, here in America. Soon we will come together. Until then, I wait in the sun. Metropolis. We ran all the usual filters, and it's pretty certain he gets sick at the very moment we picked up this anomaly from the casino building. Excellent work, Fieldstone. There will be a jet at your disposal when this is over. You and your team are to be rewarded. Thank you, sir. Are you sure you're okay? I mean, would it hurt to see a doctor? I think I'm okay, Jim. Really just need a little rest. Who's ready for coffee? Absolutely. Bring it, my good man. Hello, hi, Chief. Olson. Well, actually, he's here. There was some commotion down at the stakeout and super... Shh. Kent, are you there? Never mind. You just tell that kid if he isn't here filing his story within a half an hour, he could take his sorry butt down the road. I'll let him know, Chief. He sounds pretty steamed. He wants you in there now. Oh no. The story. What do I tell them? Tell them the truth. I had a bad day, and you saved me. Hey, no problem. We're pals, right? Is he gone? Yes. Thank you, Clark 3. Execute sleep protocols. Hey, no problem. We're pals, right? I told you, Lois. I had nothing to do with robbing Lex. Whoever is behind it is out to smear me. So what are you saying, Tony? I mean, who are you? The philanthropist with 20 million for sick kids? Or the man who did this? Local businessman indicted in multiple slaying. Actually, Lois, I'm both. I want you to listen to a fantastic story. One I feel you will not believe. Try me. Superman arrives home. Is that you, John? It's me, Ma. Nice of you to drop by. How about some pie? Actually, Ma, I was hoping to talk to Pa if I could. Well, so would I. He left to drop off some sweet corn at Jim Robinson's 2 hours ago. I swear, the older Clark. What is it? What's wrong? Come on, Ma, why does there have to be something wrong? I just wanted to talk to Pa. So that's it. Clark, listen to me. If there's something troubling you, I want to know, no matter what your father told you. Pa, he didn't tell me any. Don't you fib to me, young man. I heard the two of you the other night on the porch. You did? You're not the only Kent with super hearing, you know. Of course I worry for you. I'm your mother. But I'm so proud of you. I see the good that you do. And that all seems worth one old woman's worry. Well, look, that with the cat dragged in. Hi, son. How about some pie, Mother? You can get your own darn pie, Jonathan Kent. What did I say? Whatever it is, it's big. He's got a lead layer to the chamber, and that's blocking half my equipment, but it's definitely mineral-based. What have you got? There's an anomalous energy signature. The software can't identify it. What are you saying? I'm saying that if we can't identify it, it's brand new. A form of previously unquantified energy, or it's from another planet. Well done. Meet me at the lab in 20 minutes. We have a great deal to prepare. Yes, sir. We're on our way. Well, I mean, how bad? What did it feel like? It was excruciating and scary because it was such a foreign sensation. As for how bad, I honestly wouldn't know what to compare it to. I remember praying not to die. I remember being ashamed. I think that over the years I've become detached. I mean, life or death, I've always known what that means, but it was comfortably distant. Today I was given a first-hand look at what it really feels like. Oh, son, I'm so sorry. What can we do? It's okay, Ma. Maybe I can be killed. Does that make me any less a person? The way I see it, it means I'm just like you and Pa. That means I'm twice the man I thought I was yesterday. If they asked me right now, I think I'd stay here with them and never leave again. But they won't, and I can't. Olson, where have you been? Hi, Miss Lane. Just picked up a new one and had the number transferred. Took like 200 hours to get through to the cell company. Makes the DMV look like, Olson, you're killing me. Shut up and listen. I need you over here pronto. Where's here? The Utopia Casino. I'm going to need your help with the story. Meet me on the penthouse level. Right. Today's the day Gallo hands over the bank for the hospital. Forget that, Olson. This is much bigger. Now move it. We'll be here shortly. As I discussed, have all personnel vacate the top 3 floors when Olson arrives. Have security send him up here. Right away, sir. What good is it to disguise the chopper if we don't have airspace clearance? Please, I own the airspace at Metropolis Fieldstone. It's the little people with their little phone cams you have to watch for these days. Are you guys kidding me, right? Snap out of it, Olson. This is really happening. I assure you, I'm sincere. Miss Lane tells me your loyalty is with your friend. We need to know if you can handle it. Will you help us? Of course. I mean, it's incredible. Of course, all out. It's kind of perverse. Realizing something can hurt me and maybe even kill me should be a terrifying thing. But right now, all I can feel is how wonderful everything is. They think I was crazy. I want to fly down and tell them all. I'm just like you. I'm mortal. I'm human. I'm not some kind of freak. I'm not a Superman. I'm just a man. Gallows Casino is uncomfortably close to where I had my episode. I scan his penthouse and get a little nervous when I see a large chamber with a lead lining I can't penetrate. Then I see something that puts my mind at ease. It can't be a trap. She's here. Welcome to the Utopia, Superman. I've been waiting over 25 years for this day. Excuse me, I'm not sure I understand. I hope you'll indulge me as I try to explain. Let me start by saying I'm a man of my word. This morning, I transferred $20 million to an independent trust chaired by the board of Schuster Memorial. This amount represents the entire liquid worth of Gallo Enterprises. All I ask in return is that you hear me out. Fair enough. To begin with, Miss Lane's research is accurate. Tony Gallo is an unrepentant monster. He has killed or ordered the deaths of over 140 people, including his parents. Is this a confession? It's not a confession, more of a testimony. You see, I'm not Tony Gallo. I'm simply inhabiting his form to facilitate this meeting. I arrived here on Earth 27 years ago. In the final moments of a dying world, my physical being was trapped within a large meteor. I traveled here from this doomed planet over a vast amount of space. Although we could not communicate, I had a companion on my journey. A small rocket bearing the only child to survive the conflagration. You and I, we came to Earth together. Indeed, helpless passengers transported here in two very different metal shells. You're saying you know where I came from. Am I supposed to just take your word for this? That's exactly what Miss Lane said. My physical being is behind this door, trapped within the meteor you see on screen. Open it. The lead lining is blocking my vision. If what you say is true, I'll be able to see you inside the rock. It's not that simple. Remember your problem yesterday. In order to control Gallo, I need to have direct contact with him periodically. You happened to fly overhead while I had the chamber open. You did that to me. The meteor is laced with minerals and alloys from your home planet. There is a radioactivity that is especially harmful to you. What do you mean harmful? That depends on the amount you're exposed to and for how long. Prolonged exposure would most certainly kill you. Fine. So what is it you want? It's not like that. Hear him out. Did you hear that, sir? Do you realize? Yes, Fieldstone. That is what I do. I realize. Now get your team in order. Do you remember having any sort of your visions during your illness? Yes, I saw a distant world. There was a couple, a powerful man, and a radiant woman. What you saw was your home world, Krypton. I could show it to you, your home, your family. Show me, please. It won't be easy. You must join me on a dimensional plane where we could communicate in a direct fashion. In order to do that, we must open the chamber. That's why we're here. While you're, gone from your body, someone has to close the chamber, and someone has to watch Gallo till you get back. There's no telling how Gallo will react to regaining control of his consciousness. He is irredeemably insane. Lois, I don't know. What if Gallo? Please, you have to do this. Let me protect you this time. We're friends, right? Damn straight. Okay, how do we start? Hold this distance until I give the command. Yes, sir. Suppose you woke up one day on a strange planet with amnesia. After years of not knowing who you really were, you were offered a chance to see where you came from. Once the chamber is opened, it will take a few seconds for me to orient myself and transport us. There will be a great deal of pain. The catch is, it might kill you. Would that knowledge be worth the risk? I suppose it depends on the type of person you are. Open the chamber. Please be careful. Me, I have to do this. It's the way I was raised. Family is everything. Go. I think they're gone. Old Gallo is out like a light. Watch him just the same. Anything could happen. Just let me get this thing closed. If it's all the same to you, Lois, let's leave it open for a bit. I have no idea where I really am, or what is happening back in Metropolis. Right now there's only one thing on my mind. Home. Chapter 6. Prologue. At first, I had grave reservations about the implications of appropriating another's existence. But Tony Gallo had long ago forfeited the right to any consideration. Over the years, he had evolved into a vicious and unpredictable monster. On an evening of exceptional savagery, I decided to act. Even if this mad creature couldn't help me, I believe I would have acted simply to ease the suffering of those trapped in his orbit. Either way, it was time I had the will. The sun had given me the necessary energy, and now with Tony's power I could have moved forward in earnest. It wasn't easy. Simply being in his skin was enough to drive me to the brink of madness. I did my best to appear outwardly normal, clean up this mess and get out. I used lawyers and money and the media to clean up Gallo Enterprises. As soon as it was feasible, I announced our plans for expansion. After years of inching my way across the surface of this mad and wondrous planet, I was reunited with my fellow traveler. It has become a champion of these people, a creature of great character. I feel my freedom is at hand. We have to close the chamber. It's killing him. So it would seem. I believe we'll run a few tests before we do anything rash. Solid lead plate. I'll need 2 minutes to scan and record the composition of the meteor itself. Life signs are faint and arcing down. This is murder, Luther. Please, Lois. We're simply observing and assessing the risk of a potentially dangerous situation. Jesus, Luther, what is your problem exactly? Why are you such an ass? You'll have to kill us all. Don't tempt me, Olson, as much as I'd like to do away with. Kill them. I'm uneasy with the idea of leaving Lois and Jim with that lunatic Gallo. I placate myself with the knowledge that he's strapped into a chair. What's the worst that could happen? Papa says kill them all. I know my body is back with Jim and Lois, but somehow I'm here. Below me is the gleaming city of my visions. This is Krypton. It is a sensory recreation of the capital city, your home. How is this happening? I'm part of a race of historians that monitor the cosmos. Ours is a religion based on fact and prior knowledge. We are devoted to documenting matters of significance. I had been sent to experience this planet's demise. What type of a people are you? If you knew the planet would be destroyed, why didn't you warn them? Why didn't you help? I'm a historian. It would be sacrilege for my kind to interfere. But there was one who tried to warn them. A man of great spirit and intellect. Your father. My father. Didn't anybody listen to him? Again, there was one. My mother. Indeed, they made haste to prepare a rocket for the three of you to escape the coming Armageddon. But the end was upon them sooner than they anticipated. Death was only moments away. With their rocket unfinished, your parents had to make a fateful choice. A prototype had been built, but it would only carry 2. Perhaps you have seen enough. For a second, I want to stop looking. I know that once I peel back this layer of my past, there will be no going back to watch my parents die. Who can say what effect that would have? Papa, I'm sorry, Papa. I've lost your ring. He's out of his mind. Do something, you oafs. Tony, no. Tony, please. Mama, oh Mama, forgive me. Tony. Bam. Jesus, Tony. I'm not sure what just happened, but I marvel at its convenience. Still shots fired and all that. We'd best wrap this up. Let's see if our big blue friend is still invulnerable to bullets. You Son of a bitch, you'll have to kill me first. Fair enough. Use Gallows' gun. The old murder sign, suicide. Not so fast, Luther. Tell them to back off, or I swear to God I'll drive this thing right through your spine. Lois, close the chamber. Do it. Emotion is not native to my race, but eons of experiencing the birth and death of countless worlds has provided us with a form of empathy. I suspect you will find this most difficult. You have to leave now. I couldn't bear to live without you. Alone, he'll have the best chance. Very well, darling. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, my son. May you find a good and true home. There, he's away now. Hold me, Jor-El. I'm scared. So much love. Close your eyes, dearest. Kiss me goodbye. Gone, like stars that explode with light. Before leaving everything in darkness. You're sure they... Yes, I cannot show you this if it did not happen. There are billions of similar stories stored in my collective experience. It is the way of my race to experience and document all that occurs. Due to your father's plans, I had logically positioned myself in close proximity to your home at the time of the disaster. I had not considered the notion of your father launching any type of rocket in time. That proved to be my undoing. I attempted a dimensional shift to avoid collision with your vessel, a simple shift of 100 meters. I re-entered in the middle of a stream of flaming jetsam, and/or hurtling into space along with the rest of what remained, including you, and together we traveled. Please, I must know more, and you shall, but first I must ask, have I earned your assistance? Sayonara, Luther. Sir, I could not have handled that kid. Thankfully, you'll never know if that's true. I believe I got what I came for. How is he? I can't tell. Please come back. Please don't be gone. Lois. Oh, thank God, I was so scared. It's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore. Gallo, he went berserk and killed himself. I blame Luther. Luther? He, dropped in for a visit, long story. How about you? Did you find what you were looking for? For over 25 years, this historian has been trapped here on Earth, in a prison of Kryptonian ore. He was able to unlock all of the secrets of my life before I landed here on Earth. I couldn't begin to put a price on what he has given me. All he requested in return is that I help him free. The only problem is, it may kill me. Can you hear me? I can. Are you certain you want to risk this? I risk it gladly. You've endured incredible struggles to show me who I was and why I'm here. You are a part of my life now, and I want you to be free. I'm grateful, Clark. You never told me your name. You never told me your name. In your language, my name would be Bridgewater. Bridgewater, I like it. Getting hot out here. Fly clear, Clark. The sun's gravity will take care of the rest. You may need help. We see it through together. I can feel the chamber begin to soften and buckle. Here we go. Everything just kind of peels away and runs off behind me. My helmet's oxygen explodes inside a torrent of molten lead. There's a stab of fear as I flash on my last experience breathing molten ore. I hold my breath. The chamber washes back over me as it ignites. I don't feel any of this. And then there it is, the poisoned stone from my home world. I go slack in a wave of sickness, as good as dead. I didn't see it, but I could feel the moment of Bridgewater's release. The light and sound penetrates through the sickness and tears it to a million tiny pieces. He spoke of many things as he brought me back home. I can't recall much of it, but I can remember his sound. I don't know how else to describe it. It was joy. Incredible. Just incredible. So where is this Bridgewater now? Home, I suppose. Imagine being away from the farm for 30 years. I don't know if this is a good thing. Sometimes the past is buried for a reason. I suppose you'll want us to call you Kal-El now. What? I learned a lot in the last while. I've learned I can be hurt, maybe even killed. I've seen my birthplace and learned all about the two amazing people who were my mother and my father. But nobody had to tell me what my name is. It's Clark. The name my ma and pa gave me. Mother, father, ma and pa. The five of us take a moment to settle in together. I've just one more weakness to face tonight. Most people would make a deal with the devil to be indestructible, to know they can't be hurt. Chalk it up to my own neurosis, but to know I'm mortal, to know I have a weakness, it's a relief. It's given me a more genuine connection to the people I care about. Call it the humility of mortality. Hi. Hey, I know it's been a rough couple of days, and I thought maybe you could use some company. They say I can change the course of mighty rivers. I can bend steel in my bare hands. But this is going to be tough. What the hell? I'll get my coat. Say what you will about weaknesses. They're what make me human. And that's it. Kryptonite by Darwyn Cooke and Tim Sale. That's it, guys. I'll see you soon, I promise.